Got two cops sitting over here talking to each other. Hope it's not about me. Sitting in my car talking to a camera. Oh well. We'll see what happens. It's a football Saturday in Buckeye Land, and most people are inside watching the ball game. The ones that aren't watching the ball game, the majority of them are gathered in town collecting food for the Rotary Food Drive for WARM, which is the Westerville Area Resource Ministry. I made photographs of some of the collection, people dropping off their food, the food bags being loaded onto the trucks to bring them over to WARM, and the trucks being unloaded at WARM. Spent a lot of time following this, trying to find a single picture. Don't know yet what I'm going to find for a photograph, only because I shot a lot of things, a variety of pictures, and all I really need for my final photo is one. And as I've mentioned before, what I'm really trying to do here is to find a picture that would look good if it were still published in a newspaper, if it was still published as the head photograph in an online news story. Something that's going to grab your attention as a visual and make you want to read the story. That's the original intent of most photographs in newspapers, is to grab your attention and make you want to read the story. If you can't do that as a photographer, you're not being very successful. So that was what you would have to learn to do to make a single, impactful picture to help tell the story so people will want to read the rest of the story. I shot more than 200 pictures today, from outdoors to indoors, from food being dropped off to food being delivered to food being stacked in the warehouse. I did a little bit of it all, and I don't yet know which single picture is going to be the one to help tell that story. I'm going to edit later. I'll let you know what I come up with. Wish me luck. What I'll probably do is show you a bunch of pictures somewhere in the timeline on this video, or maybe show you some contact sheets, some electronic contact sheets coming out of Photo Mechanic. So you can kind of choose for yourself which one that might end up being my final photo, because I have no idea. I'm just going to go back and do the edit and see what I can find. I have a couple of ideas that might work out, but there's a lot of distracting elements, and I've got to look at it to see what's going to really work. This is one of those days where, despite shooting a couple of hundred photographs, not one stands out in the process that tells you this is the one it's going to be. Not every day is going to have that wonderful wow moment. Sometimes it's just trudging along, working, trying to find the best photograph, find a new angle. I even spent time crawling up on top of the truck to try to get a picture. And the little tiny narrow steps you have to use to go up. Someone wanted to give me a push in the butt and help me up, but I didn't want to do that. So I did it myself, came down by myself, these 76-year-old knees. Well, I did it. I'm going to go edit. I'll let you know what happens. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, leave me whatever notes I might want to be able to do in the future, because I'm enjoying doing this. There are moments where it's really great. There are moments where I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. So if you want to laugh at me, go right ahead, but I'm trying to figure it out, and I promise I will, and we'll keep trying to make this. And I'll be back in a minute. Cops left. They didn't come over here. That's good. That's a good thing.